Hey everyone, welcome back and welcome to another reading Gemini. This is going to be your reading for April 2021. It is so great to see you guys once again. Let's have a chat and see what's going on for April. Okay. So there could be a Scorpio that is pretty central to your life that you guys are dealing with, that you guys are thinking about, or this is just about, is there something that you guys want to bring back from the dead, something that you want to resuscitate, something you are trying to save? Yourself, maybe? Or it's about money. Could be about money. But I do definitely, there's an intensity in your energy in April. There's an intensity and a focus on, there's a shift towards individuality. Let's talk about these two here for a moment. So the Death card is the overall energy for April, and I think that there are a lot of feelings that maybe you guys are trying to make sense of, that you guys have been maybe evading. I think that on the surface things look okay. Everything is kosher to the uninformed eye. But not all that glitters is gold, you know? I feel the need to tell you guys that, and this to me, like someone who is just, you wish that someone could understand or really see what's going on, because it's like finding ways to express yourself. It's not that you're incapable, it's just that sometimes you don't this month, or you may not want to because you feel like they're not going to understand, or they're just not going to understand your perspective or see where you're coming from. One, thing that is kind of misunderstood about the Nine of Pentacles, and misunderstood about you guys as well, I feel, is that yes, this is someone who has a lot of abundance. She has a lot going for her, right? You can see that she is in this garden that is blossoming. The trees are bearing fruit. But what you don't see, what's in the backdrop, what's in the background is this barren land. What's in the background is decay. It's field, it's lands that have yet to be tilled. So I think that you guys are, although you have achieved quite a lot, it still feels like there is something that is missing. And I think that in this month you get more open and honest about what that missing component is. And those are the answers that you get this month. Those are the answers that you guys are finding. What will make you feel whole? What will make you feel complete? To be in love. It could definitely be concerning a Scorpio or a Leo, Gemini. Could also be a Virgo. And I think that there is distance. I think that you're wondering if something is repairable. But I do think that you're also focused on loving yourself. You're also focused on those emotions that you guys have been hiding, those emotions that you guys have been numbing. You can't escape from them now. Your planet, it will be in Aries, and I feel like that Martian energy is not something that you aren't used to, but I think that Aries is a lot more forthcoming and a lot more, if it's not that they are more forthcoming than you guys are, it's just that they're more willing to express themselves and express the things that they're feeling. And I think that you guys are picking up on some of those, you guys are picking up on that characteristic. You guys, it feels like you can do that, like you can speak your mind, like you can express yourself for the first time freely in a very long time. I feel like there's something that you guys have maybe been holding back or not saying. And I feel like, I don't know, maybe you've been sparing someone's feelings, sparing someone's emotions, and the floodgates, I feel, are about to open. There's someone that you guys do want to move towards. Someone that you guys want to make things better with, but you're scared. You're scared. I think that you don't know if you should allow this person back into your life. You don't know if it's repairable, like I said. You don't know if it's, can you bring back the dead? For my next trick, I also feel like there's someone who seems to have risen from the dead, or there's someone who has made an appearance after a long bout of silence. There's the Aries. All right. All right. Let's talk about these one more time. Now that I've sat with the cards for a moment and just really took in the energy, let's see what's going on. If you guys want a second chance at something, if you guys want another shot, you can have that if you really want it. But if you don't want that, the possibility for you to have something entirely new or to keep something new that you have created going, you have the option to do that here as well. But what does need to happen this month, and what I believe will happen, is that you finally want to do something about the way that you guys feel, the way that you have been feeling. And that, of course, means that you're honest with yourself about what you feel, not running from those feelings. They say that ignorance is bliss, but it can also be torture. And it can also be expensive. And what it looks like it's costing you is I don't know that money may be directly related or attached, or that your choices are going to impact that, but I think at the very least it's going to chip away at the foundation of something that you have known for a very long time. This month you guys are willing to upset the balance because your desires and your wants, it's like they outweigh the status quo, they outweigh the opinions of other people and the influence that they have on you and just what they expect from you. If you have been at the mercy or the whim of someone else's desires, or someone else has been calling a shot or calling the shots, no more. No more. Something that you're taking a page out of that Martian book where you have the last say. But I think that everything is just kind of coming to a head right now, and you have been, the Two of Cups just keeps catching my eye. Like I've been staring at that card this whole time. It's just, you really want to be sure. You really want to be sure about it, because I feel like there's a lot that's at stake. There's a lot that's at stake, and there's a lot that happens in between this Death card and this Emperor. There's a lot that has happened in between you and some of the people in your life, some of the closest people to you, or some of the people that you thought that there was something real there. And I think that you're wrestling with that question this month about just how real it all is. You're answering questions about superficiality, answering questions about where substance lies and where your happiness lies, and whether or not you're willing to do what it takes to achieve it, to get there. It looks like you do make that decision and you do take that step. And I see you guys kind of worrying about the fallout after, which is a very Aries way of, it's a very Aryan approach. And I misspoke earlier when I said that, Aries is more forthcoming, because I don't think that that's necessarily true. I think that you guys are very strong and very effective communicators, very down to earth in your own right, and are masters of the English language in your own right as well, or whichever language is your native language. I say all that to say that 99% of the time you guys know how you feel, and you guys know what you want to say. But being brave enough to speak about the things that are bothering you is a whole different story. Knowing the path and walking the path are two completely different things, and to get what you guys want, you do have to be brave. You do have to be courageous this month. And I think that means that you have to be okay with hurting some feelings or letting some people down. It means that you guys have to say no to some people in an effort to You might want someone to stay, or someone wants you to stay. But you might have to say no to some people in order to say yes to yourself this month, Gem. The Death card and the Nine of Pentacles together, the Scorpio card, this looks like a new job. There may be alignment changes at work, or you guys may be your occupation is changing. There's something happening here with the career path. I think that you've fallen out of love with something, and I think that you're looking for something that's going to make you feel good about showing up there and about being a part of it once again. I think that there's a lot of heat here. I don't know if you guys are in heat but yeah, I think that you need some TLC this month. A little red light special, if you will. But I feel like although there are those particular needs, they're met. It's not like they aren't being met, but you're not satisfied. Like, what you really want is not, you know what it is, but it's not there, is it? Or they're not there. And I do think that you're trying to make up your mind about whether or not you should reboot, restart it. And I think you come to that conclusion this month. You come to that conclusion about what you're going to do with the Aries, or what you're going to do with the Scorpio. There's also some jealousy here in some way, shape, or form, in some capacity, and don't get triggered. But just look at what that jealousy is telling you. And allow that to help you really get to the bottom of what is actually bothering you. And if you can find that out, you're just that much closer to the truth, and you're that much more it's easier to tame it if you can name it, if you can call it what it is. If you can put a face to the name of how you've been feeling, and it's only in acknowledging it, it's only from that place of awareness that you will be able to overcome it, whatever that looks like for you. We're going to talk about these people more in the extended, and take a deep dive into the energy, just see what's going on. The link to that extended, if you'd like to see, is in the description box. We're using Patreon. I've mentioned in some of the other videos, and I'll say again here, you'll get access to all of the extended readings for the channel. If you guys would like a personal reading, I'm really happy to say that I am now offering personal readings, and Information for those will be in the description box as well. Send me an email at embodiedpersonals if you would like a personal. It's been your reading, Gemini. Thanks for being here. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.